there are just some anime that I feel go beyond the standard that anime has. Their stories and characters surpass all expectations, and there is no doubt that this anime does those things. Welcome everybody, I am Panda, and this is my review on Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academia follows our main character Akko and her many friends or foes in a vibrant, exciting world. The world building is great. To the 9 old witches, the original witches to start the age of witchcraft, the wild hunt ghost hunters who are superstars, or even just a simple dragon who is banking off the school for debt. Big or small, a lot of these things add to the show and the world to make you invested in it. One of the big story arcs is that the School of Magic who trains the generation of witches is in debt, and the world is losing a lot of magic. And this is where our protagonist Akko comes into play. Akko is a girl who is not born a witch, but through her dreams and determination, after seeing her idol Chariot, her sole purpose is to become a witch just like her idol. Akko very early on gets a magical item that belonged to Chariot, and this item comes into play a lot within the show. The rod represents a lesson that Akko needs to learn, thereby taking one step closer to growing up. From learning patience to never giving up, she takes steps to unlock the words that this rod holds to get close to her idol Chariot. Now that being said, she can't do this alone. Many other characters in the show help and are helped by Akko. Her 2 best friends, Suzy and Lotte, who get their respected episodes where we see other aspects of them, such as Lotte not wanting to be like her idol like Akko does Chariot, or Suzy being more than what her outward exterior says about her. Amanda and Constance, who bond with Akko over having dreams of their own and wanting to fulfill their dreams. Also Andrew and Diana, who feel they have to do what other people want them to do. Akko helps them do what they wish to do, and to believe in themselves. Each of these characters are influenced by Akko, and in turn, Akko is influenced by them to grow and to start believing in what they want. Before we get into the character of Akko, I would also like to mention that Diana is very similar to Akko. She's virtually the same character, but what is different is she took a very different stance of responsibility in growing up than Akko did, which is shown very well, and her family and events fleshed out the world and her character beautifully. Akko has one goal: find Chariot. She doesn't care that she has an all-powerful magic rod that can change the world. She only cares that that rod belonged to Chariot. Through this goal of finding Chariot, we see many phases of Akko's journey to adulthood, to self-doubt, to just downright loss of a childhood idol, when the truth is revealed later on. Every main character in the show has a motivation to revive magic across the world. Even Akko. The only difference from Akko to the rest of them is she has no ulterior motives. She simply wants to revive magic for the joy of having magic. It's a very naive and childish thing to think, but she is the only one with a pure heart. Even when Croix looks into Akko's personal self, she sees nothing special or nothing that we haven't already heard Akko shout tons of times. She is just a simple character. Croix, the antagonist, is jealous and feels everyone leaves her. Diana wants to do it for the sake of her family and because she feels she is more inclined to do this task. And Chariot, who is trying to right a wrong she did a long time ago out of guilt and anguish. The reason Akko is the chosen one is because she has none of that. She just wants the world to believe in something, and like the show says, a believing heart is your magic. This is reinforced when she gets the ultimate power to change the world, and it's just a simple stick. It's telling you that the power is inside of you. It's inside of everyone. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Akko's journey to becoming an adult is over when she finally realizes she doesn't want to be Chariot anymore, because time and time again she says she wants to be her, but through her friends and her idol Chariot, she learns to believe in herself and all her faults she has. To her not being able to fly on a broom or her transformation magic not being up to par, she accepts it all. The art and animation in this show is fantastic, to the big climactic battle, to even the small conversations or moments. There is attention to detail that never is poorly done. There are even some fun references to different properties like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, lightsabers from Star Wars, and even a whole Gurren mech episode. This show is a delight to watch, and seeing Akko and her friends grow up and grow closer to one another isn't something you see done this well. Studio Trigger once again knows how to make a great coming-of-age story. I would give this show a 10 out of 10. It does everything superbly. I couldn't recommend it more. If you're looking for recommendations, I would recommend Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill. They are very similar and made by the same people. So that is my review on Little Witch Academia. And remember, a believing heart is your magic.